Hey everyone. It's incredible how fast things are moving in AI these days, right? Every day it seems like there's something new and groundbreaking.
It really is amazing to watch it all unfold.
It is.
Yeah.
Today we're going to dive into some of the most recent breakthroughs from companies like Google and OpenAI and even Apple.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, it definitely is.
Hmm.
These companies are pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely.
We'll be looking at Google's foray into quantum computing, um, something that even Elon Musk is impressed by.
That's right. Even Elon's on board with this one.
We'll also look into OpenAI's new tools for video generation and even smarter ways to write code.
It's an exciting time to be following all these advancements for sure.
Yeah, so let's jump right in. We'll start with Google. So Google's been making headlines with this new quantum processor called Willow.
Right, Willow. It's a 105 qubit processor, and it's achieved something truly remarkable. Error correction on a scale we've never seen before in quantum computing.
See, this is where I get a little lost. Quantum computing still sounds a bit like science fiction to me. Can you break down why this error correction is such a big deal?
Sure. You see, quantum computers, they're incredibly powerful, but they're also really sensitive. The more qubits you add, the more prone they are to errors.
Oh, I see.
And those errors can completely mess up the calculations. What Google's done with Willow is find a way to drastically reduce these errors as the number of qubits increases.
So it's not just about having more qubits, it's about making sure they actually work reliably.
Exactly. And that has huge implications. With this error correction, Willow was able to solve a complex problem in minutes, a problem that would have taken classical supercomputers years to solve.
Wow, so we're talking about a massive difference in speed.
We are. The problem involved simulating exotic particles, something that's incredibly difficult for traditional computers to handle. But Willow, with its advanced error correction, tackled it with ease.
That's incredible. What kind of real-world problems could this kind of speed help us solve?
Well, think about things like designing new materials with specific properties, developing new life-saving drugs, or even cracking the codes that protect our online information. These are just a few areas where quantum computing could revolutionize things.
It sounds like we're on the verge of some pretty major breakthroughs.
We are. And you know what's really interesting? Even Elon Musk, who's not really known for his focus on quantum computing, was impressed.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Didn't he just tweet, wow?
He did. And for Elon, that's a pretty big endorsement. And then Google's CEO, Sundar Pichai, suggested putting a quantum cluster in space using SpaceX's Starship. And Musk replied, that will probably happen.
So even someone as focused on space travel as Elon Musk sees the potential of this technology.
Absolutely. It just goes to show that quantum computing is moving out of the realm of theory and into the real world. Imagine a future where we have powerful quantum computers orbiting Earth, helping us to solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
It is. It really makes you wonder what the future holds.
It definitely does. All right, well, let's shift gears now and talk about OpenAI. They've also been busy unveiling some exciting new AI tools, Sora and Canvas.
Yes. OpenAI has been on a roll with their 12 Days event, releasing new tools over a 12-day period. Sora, launched on day 3, is a text-to-video generator. You give it a text description, and it actually creates a video based on what you've described.
I've seen some examples of AI-generated images, but videos, that's next level.
It is, right.
Oh.
Sora can generate high-definition 1080p videos that are up to 20 seconds long. Imagine being able to create a short film or an animation just by describing what you want to see.
That'd be incredible for filmmakers, animators, even people creating content for social media.
Exactly. It opens up a whole world of creative possibilities. But as you can imagine, with any powerful technology, there are some concerns.
Yeah, I can see that. What kind of concerns are we talking about?
Well, one of the big concerns is the potential for misuse, especially when it comes to generating videos based on images or footage of real people.
Right, because of deep fakes and things like that.
Exactly. OpenAI is being very cautious about this, and they're restricting access to the feature that allows Sora to generate videos based on real people.
That sounds like a responsible approach.
It is. They're trying to balance the incredible creative potential of this technology with the need to prevent its misuse.
It's a delicate balance for sure. Yeah. Now, Sora is all about creating visuals, but OpenAI has also released a tool that seems to be focused on making life easier for coders, Canvas.
Yes. Canvas is a powerful new tool launched on day 4 of the 12 Days event. It's an advanced Python execution platform, basically a supercharged workspace for anyone who codes in Python.
I think a lot of our listeners are familiar with Python, but can you explain what makes Canvas so special?
Think of it this way. Canvas takes all the tedious things about coding, like remembering syntax, debugging errors, and testing your code, and makes them so much easier. It even has real-time collaboration features, so multiple people can work on the same code at the same time.
So it's like having a super-powered coding assistant built right into the platform.
That's a great way to put it. And it gets even better. ChatGPT is integrated into Canvas, offering intelligent suggestions that you can apply to your code instantly. This makes the coding process faster, more efficient, and less prone to errors.
So not only is it helpful for experienced coders, it could also help beginners learn and improve their skills.
Exactly. It's a fantastic example of how AI can be used not to replace humans, but to augment our capabilities and make us more productive.
That's really cool. So we've got Google making waves in quantum computing and OpenAI, rolling out new tools for creating videos and writing code. What about Apple? They're not usually seen as being on the bleeding edge of AI, are they?
Well, that might be changing. Apple just released updates for iOS, iPadOS, and macOS, and they've actually included some impressive AI features that are really seamlessly integrated into their devices and operating systems.
Oh, really? I haven't heard much about that. What
Yeah.
kind of features are we talking about?
Well, one of the biggest updates is the integration of ChatGPT with Siri. Now, if Siri can't answer your question directly, it can actually leverage ChatGPT's vast knowledge base to provide a more comprehensive response.
So instead of just getting a list of web links, Siri can actually understand and answer more complex questions.
Exactly. It's a big step forward in terms of making Siri more intelligent and helpful. They've also enhanced the writing tools across their devices. You can now simply describe the changes you want make to a piece of text, and the AI will automatically edit it for you.
Wow, that would be a huge time saver for anyone who writes a lot, whether it's emails, documents, or even social media posts.
Right. It's all about making things easier and more efficient. And there are even more cool AI features. There's the image playground, where you can use AI to create images or remix existing ones. You can add different styles like animation or illustration, and easily share your creations in apps like Messages.
That sounds really fun and creative.
Yeah.
It seems like Apple is quietly making AI a central part of how people use their devices.
It is a strategic move for sure. By integrating AI so seamlessly into their ecosystem, Apple is making these powerful capabilities accessible to a massive user base.
It'll be interesting to see how this impacts people's daily interactions with their Apple devices.
It will. It's definitely something to watch.
Definitely. Speaking of things to watch, let's take a quick look at some other interesting AI developments that have been making headlines recently.
Sure. What else has caught your eye?
Well, Amazon has jumped into the online car selling market with Amazon Autos. It seems like they're trying to bring their e-commerce expertise to just about everything these days.
That's a bold move for sure, and it'll be interesting to see how it impacts the car buying experience. What else?
We've also got Cognition Labs releasing Devin, an AI developer assistant designed to help streamline coding tasks.
Yeah.
Seems like AI is becoming an increasingly valuable tool for coders of all skill levels.
Definitely a growing trend. And there's Solos, which has launched smart glasses with ChatGPT and a built-in camera, but with a focus on privacy. You can actually control when the camera is active by swapping out the frames.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. So you can have the benefits of a smart camera when you need it, but also maintain your privacy when you don't.
Precisely. It's a clever approach to addressing privacy concerns. And then we have X, formerly Twitter, which has made its Aurora image generator available to all users.
I'm sure that'll lead to a lot of interesting AI-generated content.
Absolutely. It'll be fascinating to see what people create with it. And lastly, there's Meta, who have developed a new AI method called Coconut.
Coconut. That sounds intriguing.
It is. Coconut allows language models to process ideas without actually relying on words. It's a pretty mind-bending concept, but it could have a profound impact on how AI understands and interacts with the world.
We've covered a lot of ground already. From quantum computing to AI-powered assistants, the pace of innovation is incredible.
It really is. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
It is. But it's important to remember that AI isn't just about these cutting-edge technologies. It can also be a powerful force for good, especially when it comes to tackling real-world challenges like environmental sustainability.
Absolutely. In fact, there are some amazing AI tools out there that are being used to monitor, manage, and protect our planet. We'll dive into those after a short break. Welcome back. It's amazing to see how AI can be used to tackle some of the biggest challenges facing our planet.
Right. It's not all about the latest gadgets and apps. There's so much potential for AI to make a real difference in the world, especially when it comes to sustainability.
Absolutely. And there are so many initiatives underway right now. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with Google. I've heard they're doing some amazing things with AI for environmental monitoring. I think it's called AI for environmental monitoring.
That's right. Google's AI for environmental monitoring. They're using satellite data and machine learning to track things like deforestation and pollution. It's like having a global watchdog for the environment.
So how does that actually work?
Well, they use satellite imagery combined with machine learning to monitor changes in ecosystems over time. They can track things like deforestation, identify areas that are at risk, and even predict potential threats like wildfires or droughts.
So it's not just about collecting data, it's about actually using that data to take action.
Exactly. And it's incredibly valuable for tracking the impacts of climate change, like melting glaciers and rising sea levels. It's really a crucial early warning system for the planet.
And it's all thanks to AI.
Right. And it's not just Google. IBM is also doing some fantastic work with their Green Horizons initiative.
I haven't heard about that one. What's their approach?
IBM is focused on optimizing energy consumption and improving sustainability across a wide range of sectors, from manufacturing to transportation to even entire cities. They use AI to analyze data, identify inefficiencies, and recommend solutions that can reduce waste, lower emissions, and conserve resources.
So they're helping these industries become more efficient and environmentally friendly.
Precisely. For example, they've worked with cities to optimize traffic flow, which not only saves time but also reduces fuel consumption and air pollution. It's a great example of how AI can be used to create smarter, more sustainable urban environments.
What about companies that are already focused on sustainability, like Tesla? Are they using AI as well?
Absolutely. Tesla is known for its electric vehicles and renewable energy solutions, and AI plays a key role in both. Their Powerwall, PowerPack, and Solar Roof products all use AI to optimize energy storage and usage, which is essential for making renewable energy more reliable and practical.
So they're using AI to help us transition to a cleaner energy future.
Exactly. And there are even companies that are specifically focused on using AI to address climate change, like Climate AI.
What do they do?
Climate AI uses machine learning to predict and manage climate-related risks. They analyze vast amounts of environmental data to help businesses, governments, and communities prepare for the impacts of climate change.
So they're helping us to adapt to a changing climate and make better decisions about infrastructure, agriculture, and things like that.
That's right. They can help farmers determine the best crops to plant based on future climate projections, or help cities plan for extreme weather events like floods or droughts. Their work is all about making us more resilient in the face of climate change.
It sounds like they're providing some much-needed tools and insights to help us navigate a very uncertain future.
They are. And finally, there's a company called Persephone. They're using AI to simplify carbon accounting and emissions tracking for businesses.
How does that work?
Persephone has created a platform that takes all the complex data involved in measuring a company's environmental impact and makes it much more accessible and understandable. This allows businesses to make informed decisions about how to reduce their emissions and contribute to a more sustainable future.
That's great. So they're making it easier for businesses to take responsibility for their environmental impact.
Exactly. And by making it easier, they're hoping to encourage more companies to take action.
It's really inspiring to see all these different ways that AI is being used to protect our planet and address the climate crisis. It gives me hope for the future.
I agree. It's a powerful reminder that AI can be a force for good in the world.
Now, earlier you mentioned something about AI augmenting human capabilities rather than replacing us altogether. Can you talk more about that? I think that's a really important point.
It is a crucial distinction, and it's something we see in many of the examples we've discussed. AI is not about replacing humans, it's about empowering us to do things better and more efficiently.
So it's about amplifying human intelligence rather than eliminating it.
Exactly. It's about giving us the tools and insights we need to tackle complex challenges in a more informed and strategic way. Think about Google's AI for environmental monitoring, for example. The AI doesn't replace the work of scientists and conservationists. It gives them a powerful new tool to help them do their jobs more effectively.
So it's like giving them a superpower.
Exactly. And what about IBM's Green Horizons initiative? Imagine you're a city planner trying to make your city more sustainable. It's a huge, complex task. AI can help by analyzing data, identifying patterns, and suggesting solutions that you might not have even considered.
So it's like having a super smart assistant by your side, helping you see the bigger picture and make better decisions.
That's right. It's about collaboration, not replacement.
That makes a lot of sense. And we've seen this in other areas as well, like with the AI tools for coding.
Hmm.
It's not about AI taking over the jobs of developers. It's about helping them to be more productive and efficient.
Precisely. And even in the realm of creative tools, like those we discussed from OpenAI, AI is not meant to replace human creativity, but to enhance it, to provide new possibilities and inspire new ideas.
It's a really powerful concept, and it speaks to the importance of using AI in a way that benefits humanity.
Exactly. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we choose to use it. And that brings us back to the ethical considerations that we need to keep in mind as AI continues to advance.
I'm glad you brought that up. We've touched on some ethical concerns earlier, but can you elaborate on what those are and why they're so important?
As AI becomes more powerful, we need to make sure it's being developed and used responsibly. We need to think about potential biases in algorithms, how to protect privacy and security, and how to ensure that AI systems are transparent and accountable.
Those are big issues, but they're also incredibly important to address.
They are, and it's a conversation that everyone needs to be a part of. The future of AI isn't something that's going to happen to us. It's something we're all creating together through the choices we make and the actions we take.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, but it's also incredibly exciting. We have the opportunity to shape the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
Well, I think this has been a fantastic deep dive into the world of AI. We've covered so much ground, from quantum computing to environmental sustainability and everything in between.
It has been a fascinating journey. And I think it's clear that AI is a powerful tool with the potential to solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity.
But it's also clear that we need to be mindful of the ethical implications and ensure that AI is used in a way that benefits all of us.
Absolutely. The future of AI is in our hands, and it's up to us to make sure it's a future we're proud of.
Well said. I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
It has been a pleasure talking with you.
As always, thanks for joining us today, everyone. We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic to explore. Until then, keep exploring the world around you.